starting group. We've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Shai and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Porzingis in at the center. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Outside Johnson. Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
And he sinks the second. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems.
I mean, something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Back to Young. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
You know, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Shot from 12. And Ja Morant again. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Johnson a screen on Morant. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Here's Wells. Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And we've got London on the track here in the crowd tonight, known for being a big-time supporter of the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, born in Memphis, he moved to the Atlanta area when he was young, and he's a big part of the Atlanta hip-hop scene, and of course, a big Hawks fan.
Pass to Daniels. Morant against Young. Here's Shai. Now Porzingis. Young from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Now Caldwell-Pope. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And out on the wings, Shai has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Porzingis. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball in turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder, and we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie. Wells, the pass to Aldama. Now Morant, guarded by Young. Jackson with a screen on Young. Young against Morant. The rebound by Atlanta. Now Johnson. Here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Inside. To win the cold spell. And the bucket is good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Here's Shai. Back to Young. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. Young misses. Grizzlies trail by 3. Up top, Jackson. Over Porzingis. Jackson can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Young looking for an opening. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Over Young. Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Outside Johnson. The 3 from Shai. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Memphis calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Jackson. Here's Morant. And Young pulls it down. Pass to Johnson. Young against Morant. Porzingis passes to Young. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. A nice shot by Young.
If you're going to allow Trey to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Jackson outside. Young against Morant. Back to Jackson. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Shai. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Aldama. Jackson outside. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 5 now.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Outside Johnson. Here's Shai. Guarded by Aldama. Young against Morant. Young, the pass to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And Morant gets it to go.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Jackson finds Morant. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Give him 8 points now.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And he drops the first.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Both good from the line that time. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. 13 feet out, and the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
So wide open there, he said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Johnson. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pippen, pass to Clark. And here's Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, a great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Back to Young. It's stolen away. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jumps up and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Clark up top. Pass to Jackson. Back to Clark. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. The Hawks trailing. Outside Johnson. And here's Okongwu. Here's Daniels. 5 to shoot. There's Young with the three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jerome. Jackson with it. Fade away. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Krejci's checked in for Young. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Daniels. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Krejci. Here's Okongwu. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Offensive board. And the Hawks shooting only 39% in the early going. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. Williams is checked in for Jackson. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Jerome passes to Clark. Pass to Pippen. Into the lane. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
The first one falls. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Clock at 6. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good. That would have tied it. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. And the basket by Pippen.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Krejci, the pass to Johnson. Shoots over Jackson. Outside, Alexander Walker. Over Williams. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And that does it for the first quarter. Memphis ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Memphis leading by 5. On the court for Memphis. Ty Jerome is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Williams in at the 3. Pass to Shai. Outside Johnson. Here's Krejci. Clark covers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
And Porzingis just pouring it on here from the inside.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 50% of the game so far. Jerome passes to Morant. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Jerome passes to Morant. To the inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Krejci, hounded by Morant. Outside, Alexander Walker. He nails it, and we're tied. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Pass to Shai. Tries it from 19. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Jerome, covered by Alexander Walker. Outside for Morant. Oh, a bomb from Ja.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Here's Krejci, hounded by Morant. Krejci, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Left side, Johnson. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Williams. Now Morant. Aldama outside. The three is up. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Krejci. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. Do you see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Hits both from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Kennard, he's checked in for the Hawks. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Wells. Offline with a 3. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Porzingis passes to Young. Outside Porzingis. No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Jackson can't get it to go.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Right side, Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Atlanta again missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Jerome. No made baskets yet. Pass to Wells. Here's Jackson. Defended by Porzingis. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Man, great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so Jackson nails both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Shai. And Atlanta misses again. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Pass to Jerome. Back to Morant. Shoots over Young. Morant, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And there's the screen. Kennard outside. Pass to Young. To end the drought. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Young. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Out left to the wing. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Back to Aldama. Outside Morant. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Greg.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Anthony's checked in for Memphis. And Morant drops them both. Here's Young. 11 points in the game. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. To the paint. Here's Shai. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Shai's got 4 points in the quarter.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Pass to Porzingis. Kennard outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pippen, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis leading. Anthony outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Daniels has got his first points of the game.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Anthony, the pass to Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. Back to Anthony. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kennard outside. Outside Young. Over Anthony. And no good, trying to use the glass. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pippen, pass to Jackson. Aldama with it. Pass to Anthony. Down low. Here's Jackson. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Daniels. Left side Young. Oh, Young, so tough at his size.
That's a tough take right there. This is what makes Trae Young special. Willing to go in there and stay composed under pressure.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Memphis trailing here. Jackson the screen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Here's Pippen, guarded by Young. And Jackson gets double teamed. Here's Pippen. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Outside Young, 18 feet out. Cleared away by Wells.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Pippen. Connects from downtown. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
There's Young with the 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And the basket by Pippen. Atlanta's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Anthony. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they're able to recover. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the half. Now here's Anthony. Defense right on him. And he comes up with a bucket.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Anthony. Right side Young. From 18 feet away. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Wells. No points so far. Young with the double team. Pass to Wells. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Jackson against Okongwu. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Here's Pippen from downtown. It's not going to go for him. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Trae Young. Trae, it was a slow start, but you guys did bounce back. What changed?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so it's Memphis with it. Shai and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Aldama, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. And the Grizzlies shooting a solid 47%. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the Hawks shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Jackson, left side. The rebound by Atlanta. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, denied.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul so far. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Wells. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. That one misses.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Here's Daniels. Kept alive. Porzingis misses. Memphis leading. Pass to Aldama. And here's Morant, guarded by Young. Back to Aldama. Outside Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Here's Aldama. He buries it from 3. Aldama's got 5.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
There's Young with the 3. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Aldama. Shoots over Young. Aldama, no good.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Young from long range. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
Pass to Wells. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Atlanta with possession here. Young, the pass to Johnson. The 3 from Shai. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Timeout called. Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Wells. Gets stolen by Johnson. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Pass to Wells. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. The floater, and Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Outside Young. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Young, looking to end the run. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Porzingis finds Young. Shoots over Morant. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jackson. Aldama in the post. Young's there. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got 7. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Young with it. 21 points in the game. He gets it in there. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Morant. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Shai. Morant against Young. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Here's Johnson. Off target at the rim. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. To the inside, Wells. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Daniels. Now here's Porzingis. He has 6. Pass to Young. From the arc. Aldama grabs a board.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Shots blocked. Here's Shai. Back to Young. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. There's Young with the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Caldwell Pope's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wells. Off target from outside. The Hawks trailing. Johnson finds Young. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Shai. Guarded by Aldama. Here's Johnson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Oh, there's the alley. Left side, Caldwell Pope. And Young pulls it down. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
There's the screen by Johnson. Trae Young, that's good. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And neither side willing to give an inch. This game has gone back and forth.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And that one falls for Jackson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Johnson. Over Clark. And it's blocked by Clark. Here's Pippen. He's got 12. Clark up top. Jerome passes to Clark. Jackson outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's Jackson, high post. Over Okongwu. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's part of what makes Jackson Jr. so dangerous. He's great inside, but can also shoot from the perimeter.
Here's Buffkin. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Jackson and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Clark outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Hawks making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Williams is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Right side Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Pippen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shoot for 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Buffkin, still without a bucket. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Clark with the screen. To the middle. Knocked away. It's stolen by Okongwu. Inside. Johnson inside. Defended by Jackson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Pass to Pippen. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Now Clark from 18 feet away. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Clark's gotten his second bucket.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Here's Buffkin. Johnson on the wing. 1:21 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis with a rebound. Here's JEROME. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Buffkin. Still no points. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Johnson, defended by Jackson. Here's Buffkin. Clock at 4. To the inside. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
26 seconds left in the third quarter here. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Anthony's checked in for Pippen. And he makes both free throws. 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Bufkin. He's guarded by Anthony. 3-pointer. The shot no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hawks trail by 5. On the court for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant is out there with JEROME. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position.
CTH. Can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
And here's Morant. Ja slices through and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And though he let one get away, he pushed this to a 2-possession lead.
Pass to Porzingis. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's foul number 2 for him. Stolen by Jackson.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Daniels, hounded by Morant. Left side Porzingis, and stolen by Clark. Jackson on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Shai. 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels, guarded by Aldama. Porzingis for 3. From deep range, KP hits it.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Porzingis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. Here for the Grizzlies.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And down in the low post, they've had some success as well, winning a lot of points off of that physical ground and pound game.
Okongwu's checked in for Alexander Walker. That one's no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Young with it, guarded by Morant, and down it goes. 2 points. Now Morant. Pass to Jackson. From behind the arc. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
And here's Okongwu. Goes up from the top of the key. And Young the bucket on the assist from Okongwu. Young's got 28 points for the game. Pass to Jerome. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now here's Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Hawks trail by 5. Here's Daniels. Back to Young. The kick out to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Johnson with it. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Daniels. There's Young with the 3. Clark grabs the board.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. There's the 3. Jerome grabs the miss. Grizzlies lead by 4. Outside Morant. Back to Jerome. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jerome's got 6 in the quarter.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Here's Daniels. Johnson on the wing. Launches it. Dives for it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And the Hawks making a change here. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Jerome. Clark outside. That one is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Hawks trail by 6. Going inside. That one drops for him. Johnson's got 14 points now in the second half. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Launches a 3. And again, Memphis no good. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at a respectable 49%. Jerome attacking. Here's Wells. Pure from three-point range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Pass to Shai. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Johnson, and stolen by Clark. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And a deep three from Young. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Shai. And Atlanta misses again. Grizzlies lead by 7. Clark, the pass to Morant. Knocked loose. Young on the drive. Counted. Young's got 30.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Jerome on the wing. Here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Young with it. Here's Daniels. From outside the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Wells. It's Jackson, high post. Outside Morant. Jackson, the screen. Lets it go from deep. No good. Hawks trail by 5. Clark covers. Pass to Shai. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Jackson outside. Morant against Young. Left side, Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. And that's collected by Trae Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Daniels. Right side Johnson to tie it up. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 24.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Clark outside. Down low. Here's Wells. Nails the baby hook. Wells has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Johnson. Young with it. Hounded by Morant. They set the screen to take the lead. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Timeout, Grizzlies! Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Wells. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. To the wing on the left. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Ja Morant picks one up. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Young.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
And here's Morant outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morant's got 16 in the second half.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. Outside Morant. For 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. With the drive. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Memphis. And the free throw, no good. Memphis leading. Morant with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And it's Morant missing. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 from 3-point range in the fourth. There's Young with the 3. Cleared away by Wells. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Money!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Young against Morant. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Here's Aldama. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Morant surveying the floor. Count it!
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Jerome's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Timeout, Grizzlies. And here's Memphis now. 3-point lead, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Young finds Johnson. Here's Shai. 4-3, and connects from downtown. And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Fires from deep. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be in.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.